Next, we are proud to recognize Shelly Covert with the William Nickerl Award for Conservation Leadership for her tireless commitment to conservation and dedication to enriching the community's connection to the ancestral homelands of the Nisenan Tribe. Shelly Covert is the spokesperson for the Nevada City Rancheria Nisenan Tribe. She sits on the Tribal Council and is Community Outreach Liaison. She's also the Executive Director of the tribally guided nonprofit CHIRP, also known as the California Heritage Indigenous Research Project, whose mission is to preserve, protect, and perpetuate Nisenan culture. Here's more.
Hamakani. Thank you for this opportunity to share a little bit about the work that I do. So in my capacity as spokesperson for the Nevada City Rancheria Nisenan Tribe, I find that I wear a lot of hats. I work with the membership. I do our tribal genealogies. I record our histories along with our chairman, Richard Johnson. And I listen to the needs of the tribal membership. And because CHIRP was created, that's our 501c3 nonprofit, the California Heritage Indigenous Research Project. CHIRP was created specifically to support the tribe. Its mission is to preserve, protect, and perpetuate Nisenan culture. So what I try to do as executive director of CHIRP, with the knowledge and I know the needs of the tribe. I see the areas within our community here where we are still completely erased. So what I do through CHIRP is I just wrote this down somewhere and I really like it. I creatively mimic federal Indian programs that the tribe would have access to, like health, education, housing, and economic development. I try to realize what those projects could be, and then we pull them under the umbrella of CHIRP. So some of those projects include, they're actually nestled within new programs. One of them is the Ancestral Homelands Reciprocity Program. And that is a way where local people, businesses, individuals can donate on a monthly basis to CHIRP just for general support that, really put funds directly into those projects that are most important at any given moment in time. And the other project that I'm really proud of within CHIRP, that's just, these programs and projects are just taking on lives of their own, and it's just so exciting, and it's kind of an indicator that of their success, is the Visibility Through Art program. And we work with local artists, and this last year we paired artists with tribal members to create works of art that really explore a conversation about what happened to the Nisenan here during the gold rush, the history and beauty of before, and the current state of tribal members today. And talking about these things through art has just been really successful for us. So that's another program I'm very excited about. And now we are creating curriculum, which has been a desire of the tribe for a very long time. It's just really, it's a complicated process. Dealing with the schools, trying to get them to take on your curriculum, making sure that curriculum really reflects the true history of the tribe that we're trying to convey to people. So it's really just raising awareness, raising visibility, public and community education, and then looking at the tribe itself to see, like, what can we do to help the survivors of California genocide against the Native Americans is really the only way to say what it is, because it's the truth. And until we can sit down and have a real conversation about that, we're creatively mimicking federal Indian programs to bring some support to the tribe, to bring visibility to the tribe, to end the erasure of our people here in our homelands. So wrapped within that, we have volunteer opportunities. We are seeking the restoration of our federal recognition. So the tribe was terminated in 1964, not 1864, mind you. And it's a process, I'll tell you that. So, the reinstatement of recognition would just mitigate so much of what ails the tribal people right now. I know it's not a fix-all. I've talked to other Indian people who kind of laugh and say, if you think federal recognition is going to fix everything, you might want to rethink that. And I don't think we have any misconceptions about that. But it would be a safety net that we don't have right now. And so for the meantime, we're using CHIRP for all it's worth. It's growing. We have this steady money coming in now through Ancestral Homelands Reciprocity Program. I think we just crested like $2,400 a month. So it's just super exciting. So you can learn more about my work, and you can learn more about the tribe at www.nisenan.org.
Humakani, Humayabemi, Nishinana Memiwakamni, Lidum Lily Yapamni, Daspa Hedidi. Hi, I'm Shelly Covert, and I'm the spokesperson for the Nevada City Rancheria Nisenan Tribe. And I'm coming to you guys today to accept my award. I was really surprised when I got the notification that I had won an award. And I guess with all the work that I do, I'm sure most of you out there in any type of conservation work or policy work, or any kind of on the ground work, sometimes that work is very, very big, and it's hard to see the end, even though you have a very firm goal in mind and something you're trying to attain. It can be a long, long haul, and I guess it was a moment to reflect, to look back on the work that I've done, and to feel that the work is letting the tribe be seen. And it's hard to put all into words. The memories that the tribe holds of these lands here, this geographic place, are worthy of being shared. This is a conservation award, and while I don't feel that I'm in necessarily on the ground conservation work every day, it's definitely an aspect of the work that I do. But every piece of history, every cultural practice that the tribe did and does today in whatever limited way that we still can, everything is earth-based. Every time we make a regalia, we relied on the feathers and the skins and the furs of animals that were here living as well alongside the Nisenan. So today, we don't have access to those natural resources, as they call them today, because the earth is in so much trouble. The earth has had so much destruction that entire herds of great species that lived on this land and tended and stewarded the land just as much as the Nisenan people did, they're gone from the landscape. And so as the tribe is fighting for the restoration of our federal recognition, it's not apart from the rest of the work. It's not apart from the conservation, because it's all so interknitted, so tightly together, that from my tribal perspective, if I jump from food sovereignty to protecting the waters and healthy meadows and healthy forests, protecting endangered species, to tribal health and the ailments that they have today. We're delving into historic trauma and stress and what that means for people. It's all related to the unhealthy access to the earth. And while it's so different, like, you know, I worry so much as we lose pieces of the forest and we lose, our oceans get unhealthier and we have dams that the water isn't healthy. I worry, what's the next step of loss? And it takes the conservationist to be on the lookout for these things, because we can't lose anymore. So I just want to thank Bear Yuba Land Trust. Thank you for the work that we do together. Thank you to all the nominations out there. Whoever nominated me, thank you very much. I'm so glad that because it's Shelly's face, but I do represent an entire tribe. So thank you so much for my award. It's beautiful.